This right here is already so far my favorite place to hang out. But of course, that's just right now because there's no place to sit besides that folding table and this fridge. So right here is the only place to hang out. But I love having these swivel chairs. They could turn and face sideways, or they can turn and face backwards. Actually, they can turn and face any direction you want. So, great investment. They're expensive, 300 bucks each, but I think it's worth it. Looks very shiny in here. We pretty much cover every available gap that we can cover right now with Reflectix. It's kind of making the camera go crazy with all the reflections, but we're gonna call it a day. Today's a half day. It's already like 1 o'clock. We got our windows. Looking forward to put that in. We got one of our fans. We'll put that in soon. I'm hoping next week. So basically this week we just got the installation done. We did the tear out and then the installation, and we reinstalled parts of these paneling back on, as well as the front headliner. Knowing that the pace has been about 1 week for like a major milestone to get to this point, I'm hoping what we're gonna able to do next week is to install all the windows and fans, and then put the headliner back in all the way across, cover up the sides once the windows are in, both sides, and then probably install the subfloor that we're gonna put down underneath where there's gonna be cabinets and beds. So hopefully a week from today, we will be able to have everything ready to start building up from. Also, connect all the electricity. At some point, I'm gonna have to set aside a week to do all the electricity as well, which will mean wiring everything up for the lights, for the fans, for the batteries, the fuse blocks and bus bars and all that good stuff, and kind of neatly organize them all, find a place to do that. But I can't really do that until the floor is in, because I'm going to use either the 1/2 inch or 3/4 or 5/8 inch ply. I'm going to screw mounting points into that for the batteries so they can be strapped down so that they won't move when we drive. Progress wise, it's looking like we might not get to all of that next week, but hopefully we'll get to most of it, and we'll get to the fun part then.
Today on Will It Float is the Reflectix boat by
It hurts my eyes.
Mila. Don't look directly at it, it will blind you.
It's gonna not float.
And
What?
it's floating.
Doesn't even really fit.
Good job. You don't need a sail on your boat?
Nope.
No, it's not a sailboat.
Nope.
It's a barge.
Now it will fall. Look! Wait, it's falling back up.
Oh, now you have a pool for your Barbie.
I have a pool. It's a pool, and all the water is falling out.
Okay, these windows took no time to get here. We ordered this yesterday morning. Actually, it didn't even ship. What's today? Thursday. Actually, we ordered these 2 days ago. We ordered this on Thursday, today's Saturday. It came before noon, so that's really fast. It came from Prescott, Arizona, so it didn't have a whole lot of distance to go.
Daddy,
Yeah.
can I tell the people something?
Sure, tell the people.
It's almost my birthday.
That's right.
Like 4 more days.
I told them that yesterday, actually, that it was almost your birthday.
How much more days?
What's today's date? Today's the 14th, right?
Yeah, I think,
And his birthday's the 17th. So how many days?
3?
3 days?
No, 4. 4 more days, 4 more days. 4 or 3 more days.
Well, if you count today, then it's 4. But if you don't count today, it's 3.
Yeah. If we're counting today, it's 4.
All right. So these are the 300 mil by 700 mil windows from Tern Overland. They're called Arctic Tern windows.
Daddy, can I move it?
Comes with some hardware and a little like straw or something.
Yeah.
We'll probably need
It's like-
that or something.
You can blow spitballs at people.
No.
No, just kidding.
No.
Okay, so
Can I
we got the thinnest
Can I do one with these?
spacer, which will fit walls 24 to 34 millimeters. Well, these are nice.
Yeah,
They're not tinted, which
they're not tinted.
I was hoping they would be a little bit
Sadly,
tinted,
they're not tinted.
but sadly they're not tinted at all.
Now we can't pick our nose in front of people.
That is pretty sad.
So sad.
Okay.
So sad right now.
This is
Okay,
the.
hold on.
Oh, these are the shades. Here's a window.
It's tinted. A little bit.
A little bit. Right here's the shade.
That's the
That's
screen.
the screen. And that's the blackout shade.
What's it? Yeah, there's silver on that side.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. So this goes on the inside.
Hopefully the kids don't break it.
Okay, hang on to that. Let me check this out. This goes on the outside. These are dual pane acrylic.
What's my bow shaped?
And they lock like this. There's 4 little latches that lock it.
That was 4?
Uh-huh. And then they kick out. So that's upside down. This is the right side up. They kick out. So they stop. That's one stop. That goes all the way down. One stop.
That was 2.
Is that 2?
I think you're pulling the first stop too much.
One stop.
Stop.
Am I? Is there just a little?
Yeah, I hear what
Oh,
click.
right here.
So
Okay.
she can just open it a little bit.
Right. That's just like an inch gap.
Sometimes that's all you need.
And that's the second stop. And then, if you have to crawl out, you can just bust out of this window like this.
I guess you didn't think about it, but
Huh?
I don't. But if the bed's in the way, maybe we'll make it lower. We'll see.
Oh, so you can actually, if you put it, so there's two positions for the latches too. There's a slot right here where you can put the latch in, and that leaves it cracked. See,
Oh,
there's
I
just a
see.
little tiny crack right there.
So, like for security stuff.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So then
Especially
if
when
you-
we have Yoda in there, we want to leave the windows cracked
We
a
can
little
get
bit.
wind sucking through there if we have the fans going.
Yeah.
And then if you push it all the way in and latch it on the inside, that seals it up.
Oh wow. I like that feature.
I didn't know that feature was there.
Good for animals.
All right, cool. 2 of those. So let's go hold it up to the van and see what it looks like.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for the other fantastic fan,
Fantastic
and
fan.
we'll be able to cut holes for everything. We can cut holes in the sides now for the windows if you want.
Yeah, I think we need to mock up the bed situation, so our latches don't get blocked.
I think there's some flexibility in how high and low we put the bed rails. We just have to figure out where we want to put the windows. And then once we put the windows, then we can decide if we need to, I think the windows would just have to go, but the rail will have to go across here, not lower. Because any lower, it's going to prevent us from accessing these buttons. Right? So wherever it is, if anything, we'll have to position these windows a little lower than we preferred.
Yeah.
Which will be fine. So they said to leave like a couple of 2 to 4 inches above, below, and to the sides.
2 to 4.
So
That. 4.
yeah, that's a good position for it.
Yeah.
Will it fit pretty flush to the back? Yeah, I think so. There's a slight curve to this panel, but I think once you cut it away, flush mount it, it'll be fine.
Is it less of a curve the
There's a
lower
little
we go?
rubber gasket here.
Like, is there less of a curve here? It'd look funny right here.
I don't know. You want to try?
I mean,
Here.
just looking at it, is there less of a curve? I'm guessing right here than it
A little
is,
bit.
but not probably as.
You want me to hold it up in different places, and you can step back and look?
Yeah, it's kind of heavy. It's metal. Okay.
On the upper side, it
Do
will
you,
look like
do
this.
you know what my stick is?
No, I'm supposed to be helping Daddy. Yeah, it's kind of weird because then somebody could just like, hey, is anybody in here?
Right.
So
And also, if we have cabinets to one side of our bed, this will be behind the cabinets.
yeah,
Whereas if we put on the upper side, they can be at the same position on both sides.
yeah. And there's going to be a little bit of space between the kids' bunk bed where even if we open it, the wind can kind of come through to where we're sleeping.
Yeah, we just have to figure out exactly where that is because we got to be able to access these latches.
Yeah.
Mama.
So a lot of it will depend on once we install these windows, where we put the side rails for their upper bunk.
It's like we almost have to do that before we cut a window, just to get the feel for it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to intentionally put it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got the thinner spacer though.
Yeah.
So we can't let this stick out too far if we're going to put bed rails on there still. But these are very nice. Well, that's it for our short day. We're going to take the afternoon off and come back to this tomorrow when some more of our parts get here. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. If you're already subscribed, stay away from the unsubscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video.